Hello everyone, it is me again. I wanted to get on here. I want to tell you a short story about a dobro that I've been knowing for like, 20 years, maybe pretty close to 20 years. Maybe not hardly 20 years, but real close. This was a guitar of my ex-father-in-law, and he had it when I married his daughter. And it's a 37. It's somewhere in the 30s. I'm not sure of the exact year, but it's a model 37, square neck, solid peg head. It's a beautiful dobro, and you can see the serial number right there, 4637, and it's just a wonderful dobro. While he had it, I used to try to get him to let me set it up, but he never would. He said, "No, it's good enough." He said, "It's all right." And it had a quarterman cone, and had a spider that wasn't level. He had maple bridges in it, bone nut, and the cone had been cut because of the sound well wasn't exactly right. So it had been cut. Instead of routing it out like he should have, he just cut the cone, which is it works, but it ain't as good as it fixing it correctly. But anyway, I used to try to get him to let me set it up, and he wouldn't do it. So when he passed away, his widow called me up and said, "Would you please sell these dobros?" So I sold all three of them, and I sold this one to Amelia Brown. This is her dobro, and she played it for 4 or 5 months. And her dad called me up right before Christmas. He said, "I want to set Amelia's guitar up." I said, "I can do that for you." I've been setting dobros up since 1975. I mean, I've been doing it all my life. But anyway, learned a lot from Gene Wooten on how to set these things up. And so he called me. He said, "What do we need to get?" And I said, let me get in touch with Paul Beard, and I'll get you the parts lined up. You call up there, have them sent down. He said, "Okay." So we got her a legend cone. I got her a 14 spider leveled. Got her maple inserts with ebony tips, and then a bone nut. I said, "Get me that, and I can make it 100%. So he got all that, sent it to him, and on the 28th of December, they come to see me at a show in Granville, Tennessee. And he let me bring the guitar home with me. I've had it since the 28th of December. It's finished, but it takes a week or so for these instruments start communicating again with all the new parts that you put in. You can set one up, and it'll sound good, but if you leave it alone in the morning, it'll sound better. Or just play it a little while, and it'll all come around. So this one is really setting in. I'm going to play you a song on it. I want you to hear how good this guitar sounds now, and I know Amelia's going to be just thrilled to death when I get it back to her real shortly. But it's a wonderful, I'm going to call it a 36 model 37 because I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But listen to this thing, it sounds really good. All right, Lily Dell was the name of that song. It's a wonderful song, played on a wonderful dobro. Amelia's got a dobro now that will compete with any of them. And I'm sure she'll be happy. I know I'm happy the way it came out. And it's hard to make me happy about a dobro. They have to be top-notch or they just bug me, I mean, as far as if they're not set or balanced or one string's louder than the other, they're supposed to be balanced. All your strings should be the same height. If you take a bar and put it down on the 12th fret, I'll show you. It's just a little trick. Put the edge of it on the 12th fret. If there's a string that rings, then your guitar's out of balance. See all of those See, they're all dead. So that means the guitar is in balance. So if you just stuff like that, you know, is what Gene Wooten told me, and I hope you enjoyed this song. This guitar, it's just wonderful, and I love the guitar, and I'm glad that Amelia's got it. She's going to be a good little dobro player. The farmhands, now we're going to be at the Jolton Pharmacy. It's a Jolton Hardware Store, Pharmacy, and Feed, I think is what they call it, up in Jolton, Tennessee. We're going to be, we got a 3-month date there on every Tuesday night for the next 3 months until March. If the crowd builds up, we'll continue on with bluegrass music. If it don't, then we'll stop, because if people don't want to come around and listen to it, then there's no use us playing. So we're hoping that the crowd will build up so we can stay there for a long time. It's a wonderful little place. They have music there every night. They have rock and country and bluegrass and jazz and just all kind of stuff. So if you're in that area, go stop by there and hear some good music, eat you some good food, and have some good fellowship with the people there. They're all wonderful people, and we're looking forward to being there tomorrow night. We'll be there at 7 o'clock. So come out and see us in Jolton, Tennessee at the Jolton Hardware Store. And until we see you again, may God bless you as he has blessed us.